Hello friends, welcome to Mysterious Stories. Friends, there is a city in the United States called New Orleans. This city has a population of approximately 3.5 lakh. In this community, there is only one residence. The LaLaurie Mansion is its name. Friends, this residence has been the subject of numerous peculiar narratives for the past 2 centuries. This video will transport you to an extraordinary residence. Music, friends. To know this home, we first have to know a woman. Delphine DeLaurie was her given name. This residence belonged to this woman. In 1787, this woman was born in the same city of America, New Orleans. Delphine was from a rich household. His parents had a lot of influence in this city. Today states exist in America. But at that time states existed in America. One of Delphine's brothers, American Subo, was the governor of Louisiana and Florida. A cousin of his was also the mayor of New Orleans. From here one can infer how powerful this girl's family was. His mother was also very fond of throwing parties in her home. The richest people of the city used to flock to his house. Friends, Delphine got married 3 times. All 3 of her husbands were also very powerful and wealthy individuals. This woman had a total of 6 offspring. But there was a dark side to Delphine's existence that has made this woman famous till today. Friends, Delphine's 3rd spouse was a doctor. His name was Dr. Lewis. This man had erected this luxurious house for himself and his wife Delphine. That is, LaLaurie Mansion. But no one knew that there was a secret concealed in this house which was very terrible. Actually, on April 10, 1834, this residence caught fire. At that time, these husband and wife were throwing a party in their home. When a fire broke out here, a terrible truth about Delphine was disclosed to the people. Delphine kept individuals imprisoned as slaves in her house. 7 individuals were rescued from its mansion, who were bound with a chain by Delphine. This woman used to torture these captives. But friends, after this it came to light that countless people had also been murdered in this mansion. Delphine had tortured and killed more than 50 persons in his house. People came to know about this after the conflagration broke out. This woman was a serial murderer and no one knew. The residents of the city respected him a lot. But when people came to know about this whole statement, they got angry and attacked Delphine's home. People had vandalized this home. Delphine fled town. It is said that she had hidden herself somewhere in France and her home had become vacant from behind. Friends, time kept passing. This mansion was taken over by the local government and with time, many strange tales related to this mansion became famous. In 1894, a tenant resided here who was brutally murdered in his own room. The police initially assumed that this man had been killed by a thief while stealing, but nothing was missing from his room. Acquaintances, when the police asked his acquaintances and the people around there about this man, the police came to know a strange thing. These people told that this man often used to say that jinnats reside in this house and he can sense their presence. This man was about to depart this house. But before that he died here. Friends, with time this mansion was also converted into a school. This was a girls' school in Friends. During this time 2 strange incidents began getting associated with this house. What used to happen was that the females studying in school would get wounds on their hands and arms. These females would go to the teachers crying. Teachers used to inquire who did this. So the girls said that they used to see a woman in the school who would leave marks on their palms with her nails and then disappear. The girls studying here also used to say that they hear noises of people screaming and crying from this place. Once, a worker laboring in the school saw a man tied in chains here, but this man disappeared in front of his eyes. Friends, with time this site became famous because of these incidents. Many people who investigate such incidents also began visiting this house. This house had become an identity of the city and from here another twist arrived in this story. Friends, what happened was that whoever bought this house, something awful happened to him. A man established a restaurant here which he also named Hath Pub. This man suffered so much loss that he had to terminate this restaurant. After this, another man purchased this house, and after a few months this man went mad. He also perished in a mental asylum. This house was also purchased by famous actor Nicolas Cage. But friends, after a few years, Nicolas Cage became bankrupt and this home was also taken away from him. At present this house is occupied by a businessman. But this house is absolutely deserted today.